Good afternoon. My name is Neil Telford. I'm the Chief of Police for the City of San Bruno, and with me today is Fire Chief Dennis Haig. Behind you, you have firefighters and police officers from all over San Mateo County. They're going to come up in a little bit and give you their stories and their perspective on this tragic event. I think it's really critical to realize that there were over 200 firefighters and 200 police officers responding to this scene.
We were dispatched along with Engine 51, Engine 52 from our own department, as well as the balance of the full first alarm assignment for an explosion that afternoon. And in fact, as soon as the tones went off at the station, we heard a lady's voice downstairs screaming who had stopped into our station that something was wrong. We looked out the back door and we could see a fireball and smoke up here in the neighborhood. We weren't sure exactly where it was. We thought it might be near Skyline College. It's basically, we've got a whole neighborhood on fire and we've got incredible heat and fire. And many homes are burning.
I saw on the news that there was a fire in our city, and it was actually in my back door out of my fire station. So responded from home and followed a CHP officer that was responding to this event. It made it to our fire station, which is up on Earl. When I arrived there, my captain, Don Epperson, was actually at the firehouse waiting, and we had walking wounded going into our fire station.
I was off duty at the time. I was at my son's baseball practice when my wife and I saw the explosion, and I turned to her and she looked right at me and she said, "Go," and I told her I'd call her when I could. We were trying to keep the fire at bay as best as possible, but as you may have heard earlier, our water was unavailable. The water mains in that area had been taken out. So through Engine 61, Engine 71, and Engine 81, we were able to lay about 3,000 to 4,000 feet of supply line up over Sneath Lane and get a water supply, which then allowed us to make a stand and stop the fire where we did.
I think one of the things that needs to be noted is the reason why we feel that this thing went as well as it did is because of the cooperative efforts of multi-agencies, and that we work as a county, we train as a county, and we've been doing that since 1998. Though we're all individual cities, we have the opportunity to train together on a regular basis for a long period of time.
I can't say enough for working with such a great group of people. Lieutenants, chiefs, captains, and everybody else from every different agency showed up here to provide assistance and perform a command post in order to delegate officers to work this area to the best way possible.
Hello, this is Bobby Halton, and we're on scene in San Bruno, California. And behind me you can see the devastation from the gas line explosion which occurred several days ago. We just came back from a press conference where several of the firefighters told their stories, compelling tales of heroism, challenges they faced with a lack of water supply, and several other major issues. As you can see behind me, it was quite an explosion, quite a great deal of devastation. We know that 37 homes are completely destroyed, another 80 have substantial damage, and about 120 or so they said were involved in some way. So right now we're capturing the story of these firefighters who did a tremendous job, tremendous challenges, great mutual aid. Just can't say enough about the fantastic job that all the firefighters here did, and the law enforcement officers. This was truly a community that came together at a really devastating event, and the best and the brightest and the most talented officers and firefighters that anyone could hope for were able to pull together and do a job of unbelievable effectiveness, and just, you can't say enough about them. This was really California at its finest.